So here we go. We are on day 38. And what did we do yesterday? We completed the chess puzzle. And we chose the knight power, which unlocked the armory blueprint. And we did find the armory once, which kind of gives a couple of nice support items. One is a mace that can break open chests. One is a shield that can protect you from one red room. And one was something else. I forget exactly. We got to start off with some gems and a sleeping mask. One of our goals is let's see here. We made a to-do list. I need to find an outdoor room that we can power hammer through. We have the inner sanctum rooms to work on. We want to do the classroom puzzle today. I don't know. We somehow need to find out what the archive admin password is and see what those microchips are. We have the world puzzle and the castle word puzzle. And maybe figure out what the 8 realms, 8 months thing is all about. I think the 8 realms, 8 months might be something to do with the Baron. Might be connected to the inner sanctum because each of those has a postcard. So I think it might be connected to that. So, Melancholy and the Infinite Salt Mine. That's right. Let's go, let's go to our outdoor room. If we get the classroom, then we'll select that. I wonder if classroom is potentially the one that's the outer room that we need to break the wall through. That would be interesting. Okay, we did get the schoolhouse. We did get the schoolhouse. Although that honestly does not look like a brick wall. Looks like maybe the root cellar could maybe have the brick wall. Let's start with schoolhouse today. I have all the clues to get the microchips. Well, I don't know if that's helpful or not, but okay. Alright, so the schoolhouse. I guess that means I've taken pictures of all the clues, huh? Saying I have the clues, but me not knowing what the clues even are, I'm not sure if that's going to be super helpful or not. Is there anything actually in here I need? We turned all the blue flames on. Herbie, we think is the Baron, I think. I Watch FTL says that's a stretch that we have all the clues. Name the band whose album is Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. Go. I don't know band. I don't know album names very well. It's a spoiler-free hint. All right. Well, I appreciate the spoiler-free hint. I'm gonna try to focus on. One thing I want to do is I want to hit. What's the corner room? Conservatory. I want to hit conservatory as much as possible. I really want to change the rarities of some rooms. So, is that it's a Smashing Pumpkins album? Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Anytime we can hit conservatory in this first corner is awesome. Because there are some rooms I definitely want to make more less rare. Like Secret Passage is a good one, I think, to make very commonplace, I think. Choose a certain color room. Greenhouse. It was standard. Do I want this one to be more commonplace? This often has gems in it. The hammer and stuff. Why is it showing a door in the back there? We can't get through that door, can we? Oh, it does have a new door since we smashed it. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to make it commonplace. Quest bedroom. I don't know that I want that commonplace anymore. I think I'd change that to commonplace for more what's the word? Allowance, but our allowance is looking pretty good, and it is a dead end, so I think I'll go for standard on this guy. What I really want to make more common is rooms with a lot of items in it. Like the attic we don't get very often, so if we could get the attic to be more common, I feel like that would be useful. Oh my gosh, Shogi with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. The Shogi generosity shines today. Alright, first classroom. Although I really want to get library, but let's start our classroom thing. What's up, Ab? How are you doing? Abe? Alright, so... Alright, so what are we doing for the classrooms? Should I eat the apples, or should I wait till I get like an experiment with apples that I want to come back through? I don't know. So... Like, I can't fill these in, right? I can't do anything with these. Can I use the crayons or colors or anything? Just take notes. Well, I got the notes. I guess what I could do is I could fill in what I think the correct answer is on this, based on our clues. So if I do this, because I had the I did have the clues and stuff. So let me just like pull this up, file new, and we're gonna save this as Blueprints Classroom 1. So I gotta do it in print or write it down. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out the right answer from this. I think I basically had an idea. Which was the highest? B minus, B plus. So this one only missed 2. So I think we'll use this as our sample. So green, there are 2 colors for each one, we know. So what I'll do is I'll just put like can I do a fill? Like, nah, we'll just do something like this. Circle it in green. Green. Red is definitely the fire hydrant. And the wagon. Orange. Definitely the pumpkin. And I don't know. I think it's one of the flags. We need to know the colors of the flags. But we definitely know that blue is going to be the color of the water. And the blueprint. We know that purple will definitely be the grapes. Yellow will be the bananas. So what we really just need to figure out is the flag colors. And this is actually going to be useful for our runes as well. It'd be super cool if you could fill in each grade sheet and get graded as you go. That would be cool. Oh, I have even a little bit of a hype train out of there. Give this sub. Yes, the flags will help us with the sigils. So we need to know the colors. I think I know the color of this one. Let's see if I can... Blueprints, sigil, maybe Secret Garden sigil. No, that's not the one. Blueprints, which, yeah, this is Fen Aries, I think. Sigil. There was a sample one, example page. This one. That's the color red for whichever one this is. It's not the one. So we know that it's definitely not red for these guys. Thank you for the bits, Miao Zedong. So we know that two colors are wrong here, which means that two of the flags are the wrong color. Let's see if we can figure out which flags are correct here. So this is wrong and this is wrong. So one of the flags is wrong and the other two are right. On this sheet. One of the flags is wrong, the other two are right. This is wrong. So this one also has one correct flag, two wrong flags. 2 of the 12 is right. So none of the flags are red. I knew that was the answer. So on this one, so one of them is right here. What did I say? 2 are right here? Yeah, 2 flags are right here. And 2 flags are right here. Let's look at the 2 where 2 are right. Orange, green, yellow. Orange, purple, blue. Wait, did I say that right? That 2 of the... Yeah, 2 of the flags are right here. That other one was a great help because one of the flags was blue, so we know that's wrong. We know that blue is wrong. How do we know that blue is wrong? Oh, because only each color is only used twice. So this is not blue. So we know that orange and purple are correct then. Because this is wrong and this is wrong. Those are the 2 mistakes. Okay, that's perfect. So that's orange and purple. Good call. I watch. Good call. So orange is that one. Purple is that one. So I'm missing one color. 2 green, 2 red, 2 orange. So this one must be yellow then. So I think that must be right. And one of these who got the yellow flag on the top left was correct. That one and that one. So they both got that one right. Okay. All right. So we have completed this one. Although I will be honest, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between red and orange here. So let me do a little bit of filling. Orange. Purple. Oh, there's stripes on that? I couldn't even see. That's weird. Yellow on this guy. And fill in some red here, some red here, and then some orange here. All right, can I tell the difference between every other color? I think so. I think that looks good. Yay, we're coloring in kindergarten. Okay, so we have this one done, I think. We passed first grade. We also now know the colors of 3 of the flags, which is going to be useful for sigils. And actually, I think to help remember that, let me pull up, what are they, the core shapes? Yes, let's pull this up. So, Arch Aries is yellow. Yellow. Whatever that triangle is orange. Cora Rica is orange. And Araja is that the mountain one? No. This one, purple. And Raja is purple. So we have 2 things about Araja now. We have that there are railroads, and they are purple. Still not caught up on YouTube, but you couldn't resist coming to watch you live. Well, awesome. I appreciate you stopping by, especially dropping your sub off. This game is super fun. Kind of addictive too. I'm trying to think if I want to eat the apple now or if I want to leave it. Because there are you eat an apple and an experiment thing can happen, so just like Leo DiCaprio's girlfriend. What? It's a madman. Okay. Do I care about the utility closet? Maybe. I want to get a certain color thing here. Let's go ahead and get this so that we can, if we get security room, we don't have to worry about getting locked out of keycard rooms. Are there tick marks in the big globe? Oh my gosh, there are. So this could be a clue about the 8 areas, the 8, what is it called? Zones in 8 months. It's a globe full of bloop that needs rinsing. Well, I can't see the whole thing. It might be. I guess I could take a picture of all I can see here. And then file new. And maybe the different classrooms will have different ones. We'll have different parts of the journey. Blueprints. Classroom 1 globe. I don't want to try to get a picture all around the thing because that would just be too much of a pain. Okay, I don't have a shovel yet. All right. Okay, we can get dining room. I'll have a hammer for the locked trunk key yet. Go new dining room. All right, let's go workshop. So we'll have that available. And I'll have myself a hammer. Nice. I don't think I've found anything to hammer through yet, though. Four items. I'm less worried about items and more worried about keeping everything flowing so that we can get all of our classrooms. I don't know how many classrooms there are, but I want to get them all. Have we bought the lunchbox and swimming trunks? I have bought out the gift shop. I bought literally everything in that room. So, yes, I have nothing else I can get there until the 2 question mark things become available, I guess. No, I can't open this trunk. I feel like the fact that I don't have any rerolls. Feeling a little like I'm not. And here's the lunchbox, which I should have picked up earlier. I feel like I'm not getting a great blueprint this time. Blue tents. I couldn't purchase that because it said question mark on it. All right, nice. Another classroom. That's what we need. All right, this should be grade 2. This is the math room, huh? Is there a globe in this one? No globe, I don't think. All right, so let's take a picture of this. And this is going to be Blueprints Classroom 2. Hopefully we can figure this one out pretty well. From my understanding from the puzzle, blue is always addition, then yellow is subtraction. Was pink multiplication and then purple was division or something like that? Let's see. Let's look at the answer sheets. Yeah, it looks like it's addition, subtraction, multiplication. All addition, that should be 6 plus 1 is 7 minus 3 is 4. What's wrong? Let's see if we can figure out what 3 they got wrong here. 6 minus 1 is 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 times 3, that one's wrong. That should be 21. 6 times 1 times 3 should be 18. 6 minus 1 is 5 times 3 is 15. So that should be 15. So there's, I see 2 wrong. Okay, yeah, I think I know the rules for this one. Yeah, it should be the same as the dartboard, I think. So we go 7, 4 plus 9 equals 13. 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 1 is 7. Minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 1 is 6. Times 3 is 18. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. I think that should all be correct. The top right was wrong on the one I looked at. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. That should be right, right? Because I got it wrong. Oh, this one was wrong. Okay. This one was not. Okay. So I missed that. That one was wrong. Look at the colors. All right. Cool. So we should be good on that one. Is there anything else in this room? Red flag, because I guess we're in Fen Aries or Arinda Aries or whatever it is. Purposefully not eating the apples in case we can get experiment going with the apples. Blue Tents is unlocked by getting a certain number of trophies, if you recall. Okay. Okay, thank God we have redraws. Why do we have redraws? I guess classrooms give us redraws. Oh yeah, we got more redraws per how many classrooms we find, I think. Okay, if I could not have a bunch of dead ends, that would be great. Second grade was even easier than first grade. Yeah, no kidding. That looks like a different chair. Okay. Realm and Ruin we got last time. We did the new clue. I think I did Architectural Digest 3. Guess I'll check Architectural Digest 4. Because I don't think I've done that one yet. The only ones I don't think I've done here from what's left after that are the fixed stars and the pump system. But I still need to buy one book from the bookstore. Which if we roll bookstore, I would probably be able to afford it right now. Damn it. There's attic, but I can't do it because it'll be a dead end. Alright. Well, let's see what new floor plan we can get here. We already have Solarium. Oh, can I add classroom to my normal floor plan? Do I want to? Huh, that's interesting. I already have Solarium. What do we think? Dormitory or classroom? Could have apples in it, it's true. I've never drafted the dormitory, so I don't know if there's a clue in there that I need. But this one shows up every time I draft the draft room or whatever, so I guess... A commission blueprint made for Reddington Elementary. These floor plans were deployed in Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school is being built. Cost 1 gem. You eventually I'll add them all anyway. It's no big deal. Okay. All right, I guess I'll add it. I don't know what the rarity of it is, but... Is there any actual useful items in here? Oh yeah, I know that I can get a gem in here, can't I? Actually, I don't think a gem is in here, only a little tiny letter. I can't read my own handwriting. What is that? Is that a 1108? Oh, I need a magnifying glass anyway. I forget what the answer was. The answer was something about... I forget what we figured that one out for. I honestly forgot. That's Drafting Strategy Volume 1. Okay. Bob for apples in the toilet and you like it. Weird, but okay. Well, this gives us the most directions to go. So I guess we'll go ahead and take that. But yes, here's... Huh, why did I get steps in here? Oh, because I got to level 5 in the lunchbox. I have everything except rigid blocks and blue tents. I have to prove my merit as a scout and obtain 8 trophies. Oh, it's like Boy Scouts. I have 0 keys so far. That's not a good thing. I almost feel like I better go in the storeroom and get keys. Yeah, I better get some... I'm gonna go classroom actually first, since that's what we're working towards, and hope I get some keys somehow. Okay, what is this room? This is Science is Fun. So is this the spelling words using the whatchamacallit? Periodic table of elements? Yeah. Alright, so where's the teacher's desk? Let's do this one. Okay. I want to do something where I haven't filled it all in yet. Okay, well, let's just save that. Oh no. Alright, save this as Blueprints Classroom 3. Alright. H2O in a liquid state is called... How are they doing the answers on this? Are they just writing out the words? Yeah, I guess it's just teaching you that W-A-T-E-R. So, water, ice, and steam. S-T-E-A-M. It's just teaching you that you can make letters out, or make words out of the things here. Did I not see the bit at the bottom? Are you talking about the Miss Peterson is disrespectful? Yeah, I've been in this room before, so yeah, I'd seen that before. Alright, so this one's easy enough. So it's just... I guess I'll put spaces. W space A-T space E-R. And then I space C-E. This is a clue about... to help you with the laboratory, I guess. And then S space T-E space A-M. There, so that one's super easy. It's chemistry, totally chemistry. All right, red flag. Little doggy guy there. Huh. That little border there, I think, is the same as the border on the... some of the runes. I wonder if that means anything. Not sure. 8, an infinity sign. That's crazy that they have that there. Googleplex, whatever that's called. Alright, let's get storeroom so I have some freaking keys. Although I'd love to have the laboratory to do experiment, but if I don't get keys, I might get locked out of rooms. which would be a rough way to end this classroom session. I don't know how many classrooms there are. Okay, thankfully not locked out yet. Man, we are not drafting good rooms today. There are a lot of door rooms, it feels like. At least this gets us keys. You're not going to spoil that one. I don't know what you're referencing. All right, 4, what is it? It's 4 times 4 or is 4 divided by? I think it's 4 times 4, which would be 16 minus 10 is 6. Yeah. Oh, you can, okay. So the blue is squared. I don't know what the yellow means, though. I would assume it'd be square root. Oh, you weren't going to spoil the number of classrooms. Okay. Oh, geez. I don't know what this is yellow is. $13. What does that symbol mean? Is that the symbol for square root? Just order of operations. Still got a square in the middle. Yeah, but what? 13 squared would be 13 times 13. Which is definitely not an answer on the dartboard, even if I subtract 10. And what's the damn square root of 13? It's like some fraction or number, right? So I don't know what this symbol means. Unless I don't understand square roots or squared. Center's yellow, not blue. Yes. So I assumed instead of multiplying by itself, I divide it by itself. Is that what it is? Is instead of 13 times 13, it's 13 divided by 13, so it's just a 1? That doesn't seem right, because then I'd have to subtract 10 from that. Maybe it's... 13 is not a square number. I know. That's why I'm confused. If it's square root for the sum of yellow, it would be 13... So you think I should go 13 minus 10, get 3. But I don't think it's 3 squared. Sure, this is not 3 squared. So I want you to FTL, when you say order of operations, you think... Oh man, this is confusing. It's still blue equals add, yellow subtract, etc. Do you think the order is we take 13, we subtract 10, and we still square it? 3 squared to 9. But for some reason we do minus before we do this. It's got a square in the middle. Well, I don't know. If it's 9, I feel like it's another one of those things where if chat hadn't have told me, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out. Like, yes, I understand that you do all the blue stuff first and then you do the yellow stuff. But I guess the question I have is, why am I subtracting before I'm doing this? I've never been given a clue that shows me order of operations other than plus, then minus, then times, then division. Where is my clue that square goes before minus? That's what's bugging me. The other thing that's bugging me is the way they have this dartboard where the order of operations is plus, minus, times, division. Why is the one down in the middle, which feels like that would be first, done in the order it's done? Like, this almost feels like you should do this first because it's in the middle. But I don't know. Maybe I'm over analyzing or whatever. So 20 minus 16 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Yeah, we got a key card. There's a note in the Nook about taking notes that has a magnifying section about the dartboard. You're not sure if it talks about the middle bit, though. You can't remember. I'm going to have to check the Nook then, because I don't remember that note. I do vaguely remember there being a note in the Nook. I don't know if I've ever looked at it with the magnifying glass, though. I think the color indicates that, like when you get pink and the square is pink, then you do it after you do pink, right? I don't know. This is the first time I've seen a square that's not blue, Grables. So you might be spoiling a little bit by telling me that, but it's whatever. Maybe 4th grade gives us algebra. We already did the math one. Alright, so I doubt. I don't know. Maybe there will be an order of operations one. I don't know. So these both stay open. That's nice to know. I guess it just bugs me when I run into a puzzle where I haven't had, I feel like, the clue I need to figure it out or whatever. Yeah, I think classroom costs 1, so I'm going to hope this is a classroom. Oh, it's secret passage that dead ends. Wonderful. Well, that sucks. Crap. What's up, Nietzsche? I don't want to... Oh, gosh. I might be dead ending here, and my classroom day would end. That would really suck. Damn it. Oh, wait. No, I have keycard. I can go from the foundation. I just have to turn the utility closet back to powered. Okay, alright. Keycard to save the day. Let's eat all our apples then in the meantime, since I'm not going to be able to backtrack. Not quite ripped yet. Because we got keycard from billiard room. Run's still alive. Yeah, see, we have this kind of, we've had plenty of clues that order of operations is like the normal one. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. But we haven't had any clue about where squaring fits in. Also, this border seems... That's a yellow border. Yellow is... Okay, close the one. I hope it saved it. Core shapes. Yellow is Arch Aries. I wonder if this is giving me the border clue. What's the border? Dividing lines. No, the border is the color, actually. So we already know the color of Arch Aries is yellow. Okay, never mind. I don't know if that's actually telling me anything or not. It might be. Okay, where am I going? Going towards the utility closet. And we go through classroom. We'll eat the apple. I don't have a ton of steps is the problem, but no shovel still. All right. Yeah, this feels like we were getting really unlucky drafting. I don't know. Maybe My conservatory changes of rarity have not been good. I don't know. Alright, so if I need to get to the foundation, I need to go through... need to go through here. Yes, I think this is right. We've had how many classrooms so far? 1, 2, 3. 3, okay. Yay for keycard, keeping the run alive. How's your Friday going, Nietzsche? Hope you're doing well. So far we've had coloring in the first grade, we've had math in the second one, and we've had science in the third one. So what, probably like geography would be one we get soon, potentially. Get some rerolls could be useful. This could be a classroom. Let's get rerolls, I guess. And get our gem. Any sneakers in this room? I feel like I found sneakers randomly in this room before. Don't think so. Okay. Come on, don't use all my keys instantly. Alright, let's do the walk-in closet just to get some keys, I guess. Alright, we got 1 key. Pick up the coin purse before the monies. Not that the monies are going to do us much good unless we get a good store, I guess. You sent your book to your editor, the one you told me about where you won the first look deal with the publisher. Nice. All right. So after editing comes what? Is there anything between editing and publishing? Oh, come on, man. Armory could let me do what? Protect me from a red thing, I guess. I already have hammer to bash through things. Alright, at least this doesn't dead end. I think I'll do that. This armory is half yellow, half black. That's interesting. Oh yeah, it's the torch is the other thing it is. I guess so. I don't know if there's anything I need to light. I don't actually need the mace, so I'm not gonna do the mace. Come on, work lockpick kit. Thank God. Okay. I wouldn't really need a shield from that. It's not like saving up money is a big deal for us right now. Mace gives you a free star at the end. Oh, you're right. You are right about that. Do get a guaranteed key from this, but go for that. See what it is. Classroom. Oh, actually score East Wing Hall. That's even better. I was hoping it was something like that. Editor will give you more notes to edit. You don't think it's ready yet? It'll be minor notes though. Okay, nice. Well, speaking of stars, I could do observatory. What star day are we on? I can't remember. Sure, let's do that. 22. We're on. We actually don't want to do 22. 22 was the one that has the negative thing in it. What's the negative thing again? Oh, gosh, I can't remember. What is it called? Planetarium. Star. I forget what it is, but I do remember that 22 has the 12 on it, which is something about red rooms or something. Yeah, Draxus, whatever Draxus does. I forget what Draxus does. Nice. There's a gem for a gem, and I could do one free redraw from this. Hopefully get classroom that we haven't been getting. Even if Draxus is there, if you don't click on him, then you don't get the effect. Oh, that's true. This isn't Christmas one. This is the 0415. Okay, yeah, I guess I could click the other one, which is maybe like a Diamondus Major or something. Alright, long classroom. Come on, redraw. The free one. Archives is getting really annoying, man. Well, that was a waste. I thought maybe I could get something in here. Like maybe a shovel could spawn in this room or something. Alright, I feel like my luck on my room drawing has been pretty trash this run. Well, I guess I'll use a step to do it. I'm pretty sure I know what Draxus looks like. 2 stars in the middle. It's this one. So if I click this, I think we're clear. And that should be a key. So I just don't click on that one. Okay. Alright, good call, good call. Well, let's see if the other door can save me a key if I do it from the foundation then. Nice. Classroom dead ends. This has been a rough... I wish I could spin this. Well, I guess I'll get the 4th classroom, and I'm gonna have to come back to the classrooms again, which is really annoying. Alright, geography. Oh, this might be our... This might be our clue for the 8 months thing. Okay, alright, so this is classroom 4. Alright, blueprints, classroom 4. Seems like we need to spiral the classrooms in because of the doors. Gunther, you've given suggestions about drafting before, and my answer is going to be the same as it was that time. It completely depends on what you draw. It's frickin' RNG. I don't choose when I draw the classrooms. So, I mean, like, I'd love to choose to spiral it in, but I don't get to choose. I barely had any redraws this run, I feel like. What is this? Geography. Seems like I need to spiral the classrooms. Yeah. What is this telling me? This is Fen Ares. I feel like this might actually be important. Classrooms come with a bunch of redraws. Okay. Geography poster. Yes, yes, they do. And I only drew them, I think I drew them 5 times. I skipped one once because it would have blocked me off. Like, I could have not taken this classroom and tried to continue, but like, it's just so effing RNG. Dancer Blessing could be good for it, yeah. All right. 5 of 7. 5 of 7. Hey, magnifying glass. 4 of 7. Hope this isn't a political statement. C minus. Ornate compass would have been great. It's easy to just say that. Yeah, it's easy to say all these things. Just draft the rooms when you need them. Just have an item that you don't have. Just get a luxury thing from the jewel room and you can do whatever you want. It's like, I would love to. I didn't have those things, so. All right, do I know what any of these actually are? This is what Fen Ares looks like. Arch Ares is to the north. Araja's to the southeast. What's the symbols? I know the symbols of them, right? Just buy a house, you know, it's easy. Just have 300 allowance and go to the showroom every time. So Fen Ares is that. Arch Ares is above. And Arch Ares is the mountains. So I think this is right, and I think this is right. What's below? Araja is this symbol. So I wonder if that Araja is wrong. I wonder if Araja is supposed to be there. Yeah, this person has Araja there. Cora Rika Vera Morajai. Interesting. This is probably also information I should have. Orinda Ares, Arch Ares, Nuance Araja. All right, I'm going to take pictures of these. These are probably also very good. Can I click on this to look at it? I can, actually. Wow, and I can zoom in. Gauja, Mora, Fen Mora, Vea. Are these moons? Isles of Orisai. Rogue Moon, Devoted Moon. Okay. Those are moons. Oh, there's a symbol. All the connected different things. Oh, these are planets, I think. Fen Mora, Mora, Dauja, Mamora. I think maybe our planet is Mora. Planet of this world, I think, might be called Mora. Okay. For world poster. And then this one. Or Sphere Third Era. Oh, there's an 8 or infinity sign there. South Key. Oh my gosh, there's numbers on this. This has got to be useful. What is this? 1746283546. Some sort of spiral thing going on there. All right, I want to be able to see that. But I also want that Vera to be visible. Okay. God, I can't take a picture while holding my freaking mouse button. Will I be able to see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll be able to see that. You can click the maps and glass them. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I think I can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. Okay, blueprints classroom for world poster 2. Have we seen a spiral like that before? Maybe. And I'm sure it's going to be a clue we're going to need. I mean, there's like dots up this mountain. There's these triangle symbols of different colors. These are all very useful, I'm sure. All right, let's figure out the actual answers to this, though. So, Arinda Aries, Arch Aries, Araja. Is this wrong? Is this not Fen Aries? Is Fen Aries and Arinda Aries different or the same? Arinda Aries is the middle area. Araja down there. Arch Aries above. But shouldn't this be Arinda Aries? Wait, do they not even have an Arinda Aries symbol for their geography thing? Nobody's even putting the symbol of Arinda Aries on the map. That's kind of weird to me. This person did. And that's the one that's a political statement. So apparently, this as Arinda Aries is... There's some political thing between calling it Fen Aries and Arinda Aries, I think. I think that's what this means. Okay, so... Pretty sure these three are correct. That it's Fen Aries. Where is it? This, no. Save that. File, new. Not new. God, there's too many things here. Classroom 4. Where's classroom 4? Here it is. Okay, so let's draw the symbols. So the middle one is the Pentagon. And I'm already drawing it wrong, I think. What does it look like? Okay, it looks like that. And that would be Fen Aries, I believe. Okay. This one is a Raja with the diamond shape, or the whatever hourglass shape, I guess. So that would be a Raja. And the top right one is Arch Aries with the mountain symbol, I believe. That guy. Arch. Aries. Okay. Now we got to figure out these other ones. So those three are right, which means you got three of the other ones wrong, and I have to figure out which one is which. Is this the other continent over here? Costa Rica, is that matching this? Island down at the bottom, Morja up there, Costa Rica there, okay. So I think I know some of these symbols. Costa Rica is that diamond thing. So Costa Rica needs to be the leftmost one, the diamond one. So that one is correct. So that would be this guy. That symbol, I think. And that is Costa Rica. I think we might be about to learn a new symbol here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Well, Rinda Aries is not one of the answers here, so we have two locations and two symbols that we don't know what they are, but I assume they are Vera and Morajai. And I have to figure out which symbol is the right one. Oh, and there's this one here. Nuance. So there's a symbol here for, I guess, nuance. So we know that this is wrong. Because this one is supposed to be here. So 1, 2 are wrong. So one of these is right and one of these is wrong. Okay. We know that those three are right. That one's right. So two of these are wrong. So one of these is right. This is so confusing. We know that this one is wrong. These two are right. We know that these two are both wrong, actually. Because this one is that one. So that must mean these two are correct. So igloo is Morajai. All right, so we learned this symbol. That's Morajai, I think. And then Vera. Was it this one? No, I think it was this one over here. Yes, because this guy's supposed to be here. So that means this right. This is right. So this weird puzzle piece looking one is Vera. Which is weird to me that it's called Vera, because the game that I always talk about, Ashes of Creation, the world of Vera is what the world is in that MMO. It's called Vera, I think spelled the same way too. All right, so I need one more. It's nuance. And what's the shape we haven't used? It's the diamond. So did anybody put the diamond there and get it right? 1, 2, 3. This one's wrong. That one's wrong. I think that one is also wrong. So I think that's correct, that the diamond is there and it's nuance. Okay, well, I think we learned new shapes. And I'm terrible at drawing. And something new about the geography here. Nuance. There we go. So this is going to be helpful for our runes. So I think this is right. So we learned some of the core runes that we didn't know before. Make sure I save this. Please save that. correctly. All right, and I think that's actually all I can do today now, isn't it? Because we blocked ourselves in. So we're going to have to do another classroom run that's going to be better, and hopefully that will roll better or have a blessing during. So we'll gain an extra star by grabbing that. Is there anything else I can do? There were some trunks added to the entrance hall. I guess I could go see if that is useful at all to us. I don't know what I could get that would be useful. But, you know, I like opening chests as much as the next salty streamer. I'll be honest, this day kind of sucked. We did not get to draft nearly as many rooms as I was hoping. I feel like we hit far too many, like, dead-end things. Didn't somebody say that they were going for like a dead-end trophy or something? I wonder how that works. How dead-end a trophy about drafting a certain number of dead ends or something. It feels like that would just end your run instantly all the time. I guess one thing I could do, I could go look in the server room and see if there's anything we can figure out there. Because I don't know if we have any clues about what the archive password's gonna be. But maybe there's something in here I've missed. I don't have a shovel to try to dig in here. There's cracked walls. I don't have the powered mace, though. I can't interact with any of this. I still don't know what this means. Feels like I need 2 more microchips for this, and I've never even seen another microchip. Huh, it only has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's interesting. On the keyboard. I don't even remember the login. I'd have to pull it up. Oh, what is it? Blueprints. Is admin key? No, it's not that one. Blueprints. Sticky note. Dang it, I know I saved the admin key. Network admin keys. There it is. More R, Tom K. Okay. Let me write down more R. You know what I haven't also tried? I haven't tried other names as admin keys. Although I'm pretty sure the archive admin key they said was in a different format. So, like, what's our mom's name? Mary... something... something. Okay, so this gets us in... network settings, I've made everything connected, right? Yeah. Check connection off-site. Temporarily disabled. Okay. I had this set as a month because that's the longest one. We looked at this database. 3 additional delisted admin keys. I read through all those. Trophy data. No, I don't really care about that. So I guess the only thing I can really try to do here is try different names for data key for admin keys, and that feels like a little bit like phishing, which maybe I should do, but I don't really want to spend time on that. So all right, we're gonna just call it a day. This was not the greatest day ever. This was not what I was hoping for from my classroom schoolhouse run. Sizable campus. Yeah, not sizable enough. So we need to hope we hit classroom again. Although I guess now that we've added classroom to the pool, we don't necessarily need classroom now, do we? Although I think we do, because it added 8. And that's probably the number of classrooms there are. We need to probably draft all 8. And I think it goes in order. It's always classroom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can't just skip, as far as I know. My chat working? It hasn't moved in like 10 minutes. Okay, good. My chat's working. It's just a quiet day, I guess. Alright, shrine. I guess I could get that blessing that lets us turn things. Blessing of the dancer. Although I also wanted to test other things. You just refreshed too, yeah. You're trying to beat Balabro. Alright, let's... I'm gonna test... I tested that 1 and 2 get us dancer. I'm gonna test 4 because I'm gonna assume that 3 is gonna be the same as 1, 2, and 4. Because 5 is Blessing of the Gardeners. Let's check 4. Is it Tiny Dancer? It's not. 4 is High Roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain a dice. Gain 5 extra gold every time you roll dice. Interesting. That's new. 4 gold. Blessing of the High Roller. I guess that's 2 words, huh? Every time shop is drafted, gain 1 dice, gain 5 gold each time you roll dice. Okay, well that's new. Cool. For 3 days. We got that for 3 days. Okay. Alright, well, looks like we're not going to be able to do classroom stuff. So if I can't do classroom stuff, what am I trying to do? We know that one of the outdoor rooms needs a powered hammer, so maybe I try to just randomly make a powered hammer and find a coat check or something. What's our other to-do list stuff, though? Don't know how to do that one. I could try to do the Baron word puzzle. Get into room 46. Maybe I can try to do this 8 realm, 8 months thing. Alright. Did I get any new trophies? I think I have 4 right now. I'd have to waste a step to go check it. I'll go check it in a bit. Shovel. I'm gonna buy out the store. Benefit of all of my allowance. I can just buy out the store. and get this done in case we can... Oh, wow, random key there. Cool. Hopefully just disable the... whatchamacallits. No security room, huh? Yeah, I'll use a key here. Hopefully it'll be key for a key. Alright, every time I use dice, I gain money because of our blessing. Alright, here's the trophies we have. Full House, Invention, the Roommate trophy, and Inheritance. So we have 4 trophies currently. Draft the workshop. See what we draft in here. Hoping for security. Get an experiment started. Nah, let's do our best to fill in all the rooms this time. We've got battery. Okay, that's good. So hammer and broken lever lets us make our big hammer. I entered room 46 in one of the cursed days. Was that a trophy? And I didn't. Are you saying I didn't get credit for something? Maybe it's the wrong curse or something. Do I care about Boiler Room? I don't think I care about Boiler Room. I definitely don't care about Gift Shop. Let's do a... Do I want to do a redraw? Nah, Drawing Room. We'll take Drawing Room. Well, it wasn't... yeah, I don't know. I don't know then if that's why I didn't get that trophy. Drawing Room is 0415. Enter. Maybe it has to be, maybe I was cursed, but it wasn't during a cursed challenge, and it's have to be a cursed challenge or something. Okay, security, perfect. So this will let me get through doors we need. Which would be, oh, I can also, okay, let's do the keycard thing first, and then we'll get a experiment started. Security level is high. The offline mode is unlocked. There we go. Security menu. Anything useful? I missed a fruit in a trunk. Okay. And log into network. Swan Song. And let's get a remote terminal access. Go to the lab. Get an experiment started. What's up, Halcyon? You're passing by. There's a risk your friends will drag you to Barotrauma. I've heard of that game. Have I ever played Barotrauma? I feel like I've seen it. Security door, archive, eat an apple. Letter will be delivered, game key, gem or gold. Steps could be very good. I think I want more letters. I feel like I need more clues. And let's do this, because I should be able to bypass security doors. So let's go with that. More letters. Okay. Alright. Hopefully we'll hit a bunch of security doors for that to proc a bunch of letters for us. I have to go back to the utility closet to turn the lights on here. There might be an item in this room. You hate Barotrauma? Your friends try to make you play that. I'm trying to remember the game. What kind of game is it? Do I have a hammer? I don't, so I could get the thing here that'll let me open things. Open doors. Let's go ahead and do it. And if I get the shield, I can use that if I draw the one that takes half my steps. I spend 8 of my last bit of gold in case. I wonder what. I think there's places I haven't lighted. I need to get Tomb and this torch. I know that there are doors I haven't opened in the tomb. And I'm pretty sure at least one of them has 2 candles around it. So that's another. Let me add that to my to-do list. Roll tomb, light candles. Now that we have armory, it might be easier for me to more consistently be able to light candles. So. Barotrauma is a submarine simulator. Okay, that sounds familiar. You sail underwater on Europa, ocean, moon of Jupiter. You like it more than you like Stellaris, and you like Factorio more than Barotrauma. Okay, cool. Turn power on just in case it's useful. I could shield myself from not seeing the rooms. Okay, let's use Night Shield and do archives. And then let's see if I turn the power this direction. Get anything useful here. So I could choose a color. Getting a green room could be nice, although I wouldn't have any gems for green rooms. I want to keep my gems here. Okay, we'll draft this one in the dark because I don't want to backtrack. This is a powered room. Could be useful. What is it? Ah, it's furnace. Okay, well, because furnace is powered, we actually do get a key from it. But we are gonna draft more red rooms now, which is not ideal. Alright, so at least we get at least it's not a complete waste. But is there a wall that I can break through in this room or anything? No. I guess if we draft ice room again, we could thaw ice room again if we have that opportunity. You managed to get your first creature summon in Cultist Simulator. However, curses ate a third of your reason, and your lack of notice of illnesses ate a third of my health. Okay, well, I'm sad to hear that. It's been so long since I've played the game, I don't remember how all that works, but there's something somewhere in here. There it is. Damn it, I used my shield. Alright, let's redraw. Alright, chapel's not too bad. And it does let me get into Foundation, which is always useful. Alright, we'll do that, but I won't go in there yet. And letter has been delivered. Why? Why did letter? Bypass the security door. Nice. Beautiful. I have mace to open this guy up. Gems for days. Very nice. There's something on the ground somewhere. I'm hearing. There it is. Wonder if we'll get Slay the Spire 2 this year? Man, that'd be awesome. Or Monster Train 2 this year. Either one would be pretty awesome. Ooh, this will get me a lot of... Well, only one, actually. I was gonna say this will give me a lot of letters, but security room is already open. So I'll only get one letter. Is it worth it for the one letter? Sure. You excited for Slay the Spire 2? Yeah, I bet a lot of people are. I know I am. You didn't know Monster Train 2 is happening? You liked Monster Train better than Spire? Me too, but they're both great. I would be happy with either or both coming out this year. There is a trailer for Monster Train 2. I don't remember if there's any information about when anything is happening or anything, so. Alright, let's go ahead and get code check. I've missed it a bunch. Now we're gonna come and... It would have told me if there was an item in there. I think we weren't able to get to the code check that last time, and I was very sad. I would like keys. Oh, we do have conference rooms still to go through. Okay, let's go ahead and get the keys then. It's been a while since we've gotten garage. I don't have any car keys on me. Any other items over here? Looks like no. Oh, and I did turn this on so I can get this. I can get out of here. I forgot that I actually did that with utility closet. Is there any reason to go out here? I wonder if getting the keys while the door is open can do anything for you. It'd be cool if I could find car keys and test that out. There's got to be more stuff in the garage that you can do. You have the right item. I need to start clicking around like apparently CoCarnage did. Just click around and hope I find a random wall to break or floor to dig through or something. Both were great. You're still irked that you never beat the heart though, huh? That's too bad. Yeah, heart was really annoying. What I didn't like, I beat the heart multiple times, but I didn't like, it felt like the heart specifically countered certain builds, which means that the true ending you could only do with certain builds consistently, and I didn't like that like design decision. Felt like an FU to like Shiv builds kind of thing. Yay, I think this might be the first time I've been in here since I drained it for good. Green rooms are free to draft, huh? Just to backtrack up to here. Now let's keep doing this. Oh yes, and we turn the lights off. So I keep like being afraid of this room, but this isn't the weight room. It's fine. It's fine. Although I am definitely seeing a lot of red rooms since I drafted whatever it was called. Furnace blindly. Greater chance of finding items in here or keys from here. Do I have the key card? No, but I don't necessarily need it. I could potentially get secret garden key, which would let me open antechamber. Okay. That's close several times to beating the heart. Got the worst opening draws every time. Started to believe the game was intentionally screwing you, huh? Yes, secret garden key, nice. Could be quite useful. I don't know, anybody want to look up, oh, I drained this room too. So we got the X for that. This is the one I'm unsure of if there's anything I should be taking from here. I don't think so. But we got that X. And there's no X on that one. But yeah, if anybody wants to look up... Ooh, salt. Monster Train or Slay Spire 2 and let us know if there's any dates on them. That'd be pretty awesome. So this won't work here, right? Yeah, it has to be on the left side. I want to go to the left. Although I guess I could do Secret Garden here. And I think that would actually work, so... Wow, I could get so many gems from the funeral parlor, actually. Spire 2 does say 2025. May 21st for Monster Train 2 this month? Oh my god, that might be the next game we play then. If that's true. I'm gonna redraw. Okay, let's go Kennel. I do not want to lose half my steps. Holy crap, that's very exciting if that actually happens. Because Monster Train is the one I'm most excited for anyway. I'm just a little worried that it'll be one of those sequels that's way worse than the original. That's what I'm a little worried about. I don't want the stars, I don't want the gems. Let's go for the star. Let's actually get gems. Dining room is down there, okay. Alright, let's roll this first. If we get another red room. Actually, I could just get Secret Garden right now from here, can't I? Yes, I can. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do this. Get my gems. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gems we should get here. Only one of the other boxes is false. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Interesting. Only one of the other boxes is false. If this is true, then one is false and one is true. No, this is looks like a confusing one. Okay. Only one of the... If this is false... If this is false, then both of these are true. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. So if both of these are true, this is false, the gems are in here. If this is true, only one of the other boxes is false, then one of these is true. So if this is true, then this is true, and this is false. Or one of these is true and one of these is false. The gems are in a false box. I think this is the conundrum. If this is true, the gems are in the false box, then this would be false. And if this is false... If it's false when it says the gems are in the false box, then that becomes... what is it? Not a conundrum, but a false dichotomy or something like that. So I think it has to be that this is false, because both of these are true. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. which would be in here. Otherwise, one of these are false, which would self-dilute itself or something. There's a word I'm trying to say that I can't think of what it is. I think it's in here. Thank goodness. Okay. Paradox? Yeah, like it would be a paradox. It would be if this is false, when it says the gems are in the false box, then the gems are not in the false box. I don't know. I think it was become a paradox or invalidate itself or something like that. So, all right, we got it right either way. That's good. All right. Unlocks any doors. Thankfully, I was right. Sometimes I feel like I know what the logic is, but then I can't explain why that logic is right to me for some reason. I don't know. That was one of those times where it's like, I'm pretty sure I understand this, but I can't explain why I think I understand this. Let's open both doors. This takes frickin' forever, because I gotta watch this frickin' cutscene every time, which is kind of a poor design choice, I feel like. Alright. So now we will have opened both sides of the antechamber. If only they just let you skip the cutscenes. That's. If you could just skip the cutscenes, it'd be so much better. I don't think there's any reason to go to Planetarium. We've been in there once. I feel like sometime when I get the telescope, I should go in the Planetarium, see if that does anything, but I don't have that now, so. I've already been to the Planetarium, taters. So, currently, as far as I know, the only thing we get from the Planetarium is notes about what the different constellations will be, and I've already seen it and I've saved it, so. Oh, I haven't been to Treasure Trove yet, but if I go there, I don't get in the antechamber. I have to check this out. This is the first time I've ever seen this, so I gotta go in there. Ooh, there's a chest in here. So it puts more gold on the table every time you draft this, I guess. Oh, there is a... Oh, I thought it was blocked off. It's the edge is black, so I couldn't tell. You were making... Oh, you're making the South Park joke. Gotcha. Planetarium. Gotcha. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Alright, I wonder if we get a green memo every time we come in here. I do have a torch that can light other torches. Is there anything to light in here? Looks like no torches I can light. That globe also has those lines written on it, which might be a clue about the 8 months, 8 lands, or whatever. I'd love to do mailroom, but I want to get into the antechamber, so come on. Give me a straight through. Come on. Come on, give me a straight through. There it is. Oh man, it's gonna cost me so many gems though. Alright, well I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna go through yet. I'm gonna go back around because I have other potential ways to get up in the antechamber. We'll come back this way if we need to. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna take my gems with me. We'll make our own way with gems and hookers or something. Whoops. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Wasted one extra step, maybe 2 extra steps there, sadly. This will add another note to the letter room. All right, casino. Spend our gems there. All right, do I need to do any gambling? You never need to do gambling, but I might want to do some gambling. All right. What do we think? Wager 20? It'd be nice to like wager 100 once. That'd be crazy. Oh, you can get 4 allowance from wagering 100. That's crazy. Let's wager 20. See what we get. We've lost this every time, so. Oh, or maybe I did get gems one time. Thanks for all the free gems when I'm about to lose all of my gems when I go into the ballroom later. Just like real gambling, that's right. You win when you don't need to win. Are the bottom ones not empty? And I've already got an experiment running. Any items in here? Looks like a nope. Lose half my steps. I don't want to. Didn't picking that room block off a room? Casino? Yeah, it's fine. Shouldn't I have gotten another letter from that? I wonder if I've maxed out all the letters. You know what I feel like I haven't checked yet? Is master bedroom. So I'm gonna just draft this even though it blocks off an upper one. We still have a chance to get it up that way, but I wonder if the king is in here. Is king in here? Is this a king room, potentially? Ooh, this looks like new stuff. I don't think I've ever drafted this before. Well, that's a freaking cool video game sword. Oh, wait, maybe I have been in here. Because there's no box next to this. Okay, I feel like maybe I have been in here once. Yeah, we read the Red Prince. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors. Oh, there's something I need to read here. I don't have the magnifying glass. P.S. They made me change the ending of something as you predicted. Yeah, so yeah, okay. So this is, I think, master bedroom. Is this our bedroom? This must be our bedroom, right? Although I thought room 46 was kind of our bedroom, but I think this is our bed. Oh my god, the giant plushie is here. I bought that plushie, actually. This is the plushie we bought. It's just lying in there. That's funny. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know the... Okay. Interesting. Herb. The controls for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. Can only be accessed by another room adjacent. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. Alright, yeah, we knew about that. Okay, I don't think there's anything else new here. So I have been in here, I think. Although I feel like there might be, I don't know, if I click around on the ground. I don't know. It does seem like, I wonder who started this letter. I'm gonna guess it's either our mom or our great uncle. Can I open either of these things? No. Okay, looks like nothing else in here. Can I open any drawers? Looks like no. Okay. Alright. Okay, I could go kitchen. And that would get me to this last room, then I'd have to go through ballroom to get an antechamber, which wouldn't be terrible. Or I could re-roll. Let's go and just do kitchen. And I'm not going to buy the food yet. Because what if we get a store here that I want my money for? Mail room. Yes, let's check all the letters we just got. Okay, beautiful. Also place an order. Which is nice. Okay. Alright, we should have a bunch. Holy letters, Batman. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be reading letters for a while. I think we've gotten all the letters. This experiment got us 5 letters, and I think we've done others. Drafting studio. I hid something in the observatory and lens compartment. Okay, I did do that one. Darren, okay, I think that's the last one I read right there. All right, here we go. Something new. It's like getting back from vacation. You have all your letters to read. That's right. Simon, following up on the map I created outlining the steam-powered duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is only utilized outside the house in locations on the grounds. Apple Orchard, Hovel, Gemstone Cavern, Schoolhouse. Okay, well, we figured that one out. That would have been useful when I was wondering where the last one was that I had to get in the hovel last time. Okay. Simon, just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. I think I know what this is about. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons, still coming up with the desired result. I rarely understand exactly how it is I get there. After half an hour in hold, I finally got to speak to the technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operation instructions. I'll add that material on a separate sheet with this letter. If 5 out of 6 indicators' lights are the same color, pressing the 6th indicator will always sync it up with the other 5. If all 6 lights are green, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a blue indicator. If all 6 lights are purple, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a white indicator. Pressing the blue indicator, we'll turn it off. We'll flip both its neighbors to blue. We already completed this, which unlocked... Was it the Gemstone Caverns or something? Or turned some power on or something, so I don't think I need this note. So... we did figure that one out already. Greetings, Simon. Hope all is going well on the estate. I was discussing my communications with you with another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson. She suggested I disclose to you the location of the drafting strategies issues she's personally found on the estate. Dormitory, drafting library, drafting studio, library, bookshop. Well, this is according to her, so I can't personally vouch these are accurate. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm still missing one of those, maybe, or I haven't ordered it yet. Simon, I'm going to mention members of the staff. Perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Oh, the names of everybody. Okay. Mrs. Ann Babbage. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Randolph Moore, lead lab technician, network admin, humble author of these letters. Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant, helpful sidekick. Chef de camp, head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals. Hartley Ruata, the Baron's personal valet, retiring. Christoph, the chauffeur. Robert Nogula, the new groundskeeper. There are a handful of other names among the various live-out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it best to omit them from this cursory introduction. All right, let's... That is quite helpful. I might try some of their names as database admin logins. So this is going to be Blueprints staff roll call, staff roll, whatever, something like that. There we go. That's quite useful. Another successful experiment, another letter. You have certainly been keeping yourself busy. As I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you, I'm reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for her readers. Within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding my clues for you in imagery, or requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic and mysterious would be something like break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is very heavy. I am afraid that in spite of my best efforts, the result is not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your great uncle and his niece. So, I guess this is our clue that we need a magnifying glass for a new clue. Did I have a magnifying glass when I looked at the new clue? I can't remember. Afternoon, what did I miss? Well, we're reading through all the letters. We did one classroom chopsy doodle, but we didn't have great drafting, so I only got to, I think, 4 of the 8, I think, classrooms. So I'm gonna try to do another classroom. But we did learn some new stuff about the geography stuff. So we got some good stuff from the rooms I did get to. Did I break the bricks with something with a handle? Yes. Yes, that's the... it's not in here, but it's the weight room. It's how you open one of the antechamber doors. Here's Simon. As I've been running out of ideas of my own, yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if he had any additional security advice I could pass on. To my surprise, he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over and find out whether or not it was any use. Unused memos. Safe code 4368. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. Safe code 1213. Safe code D8. There is a safe on rank 10. Oh, gosh. I'm going into rank 10 today because we're getting into room 46. There's a safe in there. Probably hidden behind the 8 lands in 8 months thing. Interesting. This is on a red thing. Do I have a safe I haven't opened yet? Do I know the code for that safe? All right, I'm gonna make this note in on my sheet here. Red note safe codes. Four, 3, 6, 8. And 1, 2, 1, 3. I think there's also a safe code in the conference room. That's a red safe code. This is D8, which actually I think is a true one for... Yes, handwritten red notes are true. So that one's actually a true one. But we already... That was the one for the drafting room or whatever it was. There's a safe on rank 10. Okay. Useful. Okay. Simon, I can't think of any reason you need to access the server administrator controls before I return, but your father has mentioned your interest in computers, so I have a feeling you may be a bit more hands-on than your great uncle. You'll find the admin terminal in Black Ridge Grotto, a small cavern sealed. off to the East Drive, which we've opened. I believe I previously explained how to restore power to the grotto in one of the earlier letters. Keep in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set one up for you until I return, but your admin key will eventually be Jones S, first 4 letters of your family name, or if you prefer, we could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss in greater detail when I return. A pseudonym. I bet you the security guard's name is somehow Kirk Darren. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. I bet you he's the head of security. I bet you he's the archives admin key. Remind me, chat. I need to check. I need to try Kirk Darren code. Maybe D-A-R-R-K. Capital D, capital D, K. I'll try that. But I'm also worried that pseudonym might... The code that I need for the archives might not be in the same format. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you noticed the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you likely have already concluded for yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted in the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secured in 3 other locations. I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. You will have to find a new clue to find the others. Okay. So, our mom's book, New Clue, has the clue for the other microchips. Okay. I think that might be the final letter of clues we're getting. So, looking through all of the New Clue pages is going to be one of our other long-term things that we're going to have to do. Okay, good to know. All right, so what's done with the clues? I'm doing pretty well on our stuff here. Let's just do the one that's the most... Oh my gosh, this is going to give me a ton of steps, actually. 40 steps. All right, I think we'll have more steps than we'll ever need now. I still have an uneaten dining room thing, too, so... Isn't there more letters above the shelf? I read this one. This was the very first letter we read, and it's from our dad. So, yes, I've already read that. I don't think I can read any of these guys. That's a clue we've already done. I don't think I can reach anything up here. Yeah. So that we read that from her dad. I mean, there might be clues in old notes that I've read that I need to go back and read, but if I have to go back and read old notes, I have a lot of old things to go back and read, so not looking forward to having to do that eventually. All right, let's go into the antechamber. Oh, seriously, it makes me use an extra key to go back through here. Vestibule's kind of annoying. Master key plus vestibule will be fine, but master key's really expensive. Do I want to do some gambling? You know what? Let's do a little gambling here. We're pretty much done with our money for the day, although it's possible we could get something else. But let's frickin' go. Okay. I don't think I can get anything from this unless I roll a snake for that plus the snake. Darn. Gamble away our money. Okay. I need the... No, okay. Well, so far, not great. I needed the net for that one. Hey, we actually got some money. Beautiful. I want to hit 3 crowns, or 4 crowns at some point, but I don't think that's likely. Come on, give me the net. Net gives me good money. Damn. We need the broken whatever it's called, broken lever on the other guy where we get more rerolls to really have a chance at 4 crowns ever. All right. Come on, give me the coin. Damn it. Take that. Why don't I get something for 4 dashes? Oh my gosh, seriously. Okay, well I can't get anything with that. Okay. All right. I wonder if there's any trophy for gambling. Okay, can't I get anything there? Can't get anything there. Let's see if I can get triple of the 3 guys. Dang. Alright, come on, big money. Alright. Dang. Well, I hope there was nothing I was supposed to buy today. Ooh, okay, if I get a snake here, it'd actually be pretty good. Because I get double of that. Double of catching the snake with the net. Alright, still not bad. Gambling our life away, chat. Take it. Alright, I think I bought everything at the commissary. I think we're just wasting time now. Let's go see if there's anything we can learn in the... Where do I need to go? I need to go down. Anything we can learn in room 46? It feels like we've gotten a couple clues about room 46 or rank 10, like there's a chest in rank 10. And we got some geography lessons. Okay. Did I get the allowance thing in here? I don't think I did I? Nah, sadly. Okay. Oh, I didn't open this door. Oh, God. All right, well, it's break time and there's more stuff I want to do today. So I'm going to say GG cookie time. We're going to get in there. I forgot that I have to go open the frickin' door underneath. So I'm Sam Church, use your restroom. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a cookie, enjoy chair ad time. We come back, we'll get into room 46 and do some other stuff because we still have steps for the day. We have 94 steps for the day. So y'all enjoy, and I'll be back in just a bit, my friends.